guys, I wanted to do a quick video about our wash routine for our cloth diapers. It took me a long time to get one figured out. I tried several different ways, but with our old diapers, Bum Genius, I just think there was no hope because after a while we just got to where we could not get the smell out. But I think with these new diapers, Dreamies and Fuzzy Buns, I have found a wash routine that works well and that I use every time now. I don't tweak it anymore. So I've got two bags that I keep the dirty diapers in. This one, as you can see, I had to write on it, diaper laundry, not trash, because this used to actually be in the garage, and so when people would come over, it was right by the door, and they would like throw trash in there, so I would have to fish my trash out of my laundry. But anyway, dirty diapers in there. And when I'm washing that bag, I also have this bag that I put diapers in. It's just attached to a hamper in it. Stuff and it zips, but this one's empty right now. This is where I store my diapers. Well, supposed to. The majority of them up there. I've got Fuzzy Buns here. Then I've got just like, this is a fleece cover, an old style one, a snappy, just old kind of singles here and there. But the majority of our diapers, hi kitty, go right here. As soon as they come out of the dryer or off the line, I just throw them in the chair, which is really lazy, but she doesn't use this room, so. Anyway. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, the first thing I do is, depending on how dirty they are, depends on how long I let them soak. I always let them soak, it just depends on how long. So, I just put it on I've got a soak option on a washer. And no matter how many diapers there are, I always put a large load because the more water they soak in, the better it seems to work, at least for me. So I'm going to see if I can put Paisley down. Let's see if she'll let me here. Then I just dump in a diaper. I think I've got some Fuzzy Buns in here, so I have to dig through, but kind of do that until they fall out. It's the Fuzzy Buns, otherwise the other ones I can just throw in and they're fine. Well, there's another Fuzzy Buns. I try to touch them as least as possible, less as possible, whatever. Okay, so they're gonna soak, probably, I don't know, at least 30 minutes to an hour, just on cold water. And then I'm gonna flip this bag inside out and let it go in there too with it. And then I definitely am going to go wash my hands. See y'all in a minute. Okay, so they've soaked for, I don't know, I did long enough for me to do the dishes. And there was a lot of dishes to do, so. Now what I'm going to do is run them through a long cold cycle with nothing in there. No detergent, no nothing. Hello cat, excuse me. So I'm just going to run them through there. Excuse me, kitty. So they're just going to run on a cold cycle. Then I'll come back with the next step. Okay, so that step's done, and my next step is to do a cycle on hot. So I'm going to do a hot cycle. Usually the one rinse gets them pretty rinsed out, but just check for suds in the rinse cycle and see if you need to rinse it again. But I'm going to do another long cycle. And then I've tried several different types of detergent. Tide Original seems to work the best for me. I've tried Allen's Natural or something like that, and that works good too. But it's got to be, it can't be anything with, what is it? Let me see. It can't be anything with stuff that's too harsh for the diaper, because it'll just cause buildup, and which will prevent absorption. So, and you just put a little in. You don't put a whole lot. Hang on, pour a little bit, and then I'll show you. Just do a little, like barely up to the 1. You probably can't see, but you know how your thing is numbered 1, 2, 3 on the inside of your cup. I just put it barely underneath it, so it's not that much. Just right there. And then I do this on my hot cycle. Now, occasionally, over time, like if you have a problem with your diapers stinking or buildup, what I'll do is I'll strip them, and I will, instead of using Tide or regular washing detergent, I will use a tablespoon of Dawn, original Dawn dishwashing soap, and that usually cleans it pretty good. And then they're back to normal, but I usually do that about once a month. Yes, kitty cat, that's water. Anyway, so then I will, after this cycle, I'll check it during the rinse cycle to see if it's, you know, not soapy, and then I'll be back to show you on my next step. Okay, here's the last step. They're out on the line drying. The sun is really good about getting out any stains if there was any. So after they dry, they become kind of stiff. But I usually just let them go in the dryer for a little bit and they'll soften up. I love this side of them because all the colors. Okay, the last step of the diapers is to just throw them in the dryer to fluff them, because sometimes when they come in from outside, they can be kind of crisp. So this is already dry. I'm not doing that. These pretty soft. I'll throw them in there anyway. All these just get thrown in. Everything except for the fuzzy buns outside. Just because if you dry them too much, it can wear on the elastic and make it not last as long. So I don't ever put those in the dryer. And there they are. I'm going to fluff them on like low heat for just probably, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, just to make them soft, and then they'll be piled up in the black chair in a room. And that is my wash routine. It took 2 kids to perfect it, but I think I got it down, and this is what works perfectly for us. Now I know that everybody's water in their area is different, so everybody, you know, this is not going to work as great as it does for everyone else as it does for me. I did a lot of different routines at first. I tried a lot of different things. But after some help from the great moms on diaperswappers.com, I was able to perfect my own routine. So I hope that helps someone, and if you have any questions, just leave them as a comment. Thanks.